This is Tom Duty, middle-aged American living in New Jersey near the Lincoln Tunnel. If you were to visit my website, you would type Howdy Doody into Google. You'll find the correct spelling of the famous puppet. You then combine Tom Duty and a Google search from my site. I attracted a comment from Zengi Hizu from his language. Number one, I have history with this. I conclude he is a serial commenter each time he chooses a new name. I believe this is the same man who has been Fruity Berry and Crunchberry, and I don't think that's a complete list. Um, this is from a sense, a nuance and timing of his writing. It is not conclusive. So, in other words, all this is a comment from Zheng Kizu on my post yesterday. Comment today: Trump and violence. Name one Republican city engulfed in domestic unrest, liberal brainwashing at its core, and you may learn something from Brian's social media. Oh, wait, that's impossible for your stroke-induced learning capacity. Say what? Nobel Peace Prize nomination. Snowflakes are melting. And my comments are, simple. This bringing up my stroke, bringing up Brian. Brian is my cousin I've got some writing in my blog, and it really, the words had barbs. It hurt. Brian is family. I'm continuing to be in touch with family. It's a wound, but not a severed link. Not that it couldn't become one. I've got severed links with other family members, but nonetheless, bringing up Brian, bringing up my stroke, it's I guess what this guy does, Zanguzu Crunchberry, aka Crunchberry, a Fruitberry, is his writing is impressive, and I mean that sincerely. Because he brings my past into his writing so effectively, I immediately thought I knew this guy from outside of my blog. I made that claim back at him, and he came back and denied it, and denied it in such a way that I accept. I believe this man only knows me through my blog. So he has what I and other good writers is this ability to pull relevant information and put it into writing. So when I say someone's a good writer, I don't mean perfect writer. Although his grammar and his vocabulary is great. I'm not saying he lacks that. But when I say someone's a good writer, they're doing exactly what Crunchberry is doing here. And that is pulling relevant information and knitting it together in a clever way to support his point. I have one other serial commenter who is able to do the same thing. So honestly, it's my good fortune to attract two people I consider good writers. Now, this one is full of contempt toward me. By the way, he calls me a snowflake. I still don't know what it means. I know it is a conservative insult against people like me. So I don't get it, though. I haven't tried very hard. And the other serial commenter is Erica, and her comments are everything a blogger would want. I don't necessarily want less of Fruity Berry. It is what it is. It's been Tom Duty, middle-aged American living in New Jersey near the Lincoln Tunnel. If you were to visit my website, you would type Howdy Doody into Google. You'll find the correct spelling of the famous puppet. You then combine Tom Duty and a Google search from my site. Thank you for listening. Have a good day, good evening, a restful night.